Hello everyone, Joanne with StampinginTheValley.com and welcome to my craft room. I have been enjoying the Bloom by Bloom stamp set this afternoon. I love this because it's so retro to me. I like it and the paper. Very retro as far as I'm concerned. I want to play with this flower here and more of it, but this is what I came up with, and I just started to make a bunch of cards. Thank you cards. I need them all the time. And what's great about this stamp set is that there's no sentiment. You can mix and match any sentiment you want. So what I did was I took from the needle and thread, People Like You Make the World a Better Place, and then from the Butterfly Gala, Thank You So Very Much, right here. I love that. And this is what I came up with. This is in Mango Melon, right? What is Mango Melody? Mango Melody. This is one of the new colors that I just got, Mango Melody. I like that. I love it's a yellow, but it's an orange. So it's an orangish yellow, more orange. And I put my sentiment in here, and I love these dots here in the new catalog, in the Occasions catalog. There is an embossing folder that goes with that, so that's very nice. This is a very simple card, but it gets you to do a lot of stamping. And now here I used Coastal Cabana, and I believe this is Melon Mambo, and it really came out almost Easter-like. How pretty. This purple is Gorgeous Grape right there. And then this one is in Rich Razzleberry. Now, how do I come up with these color combos? It's very simple. As a demonstrator, I am privileged to have what's called a color coach that I can get my hands on. And so I usually go to what I want to use, and then I look at what coordinates with it, and I stay within that. Like, we are going to do Night of Navy. This next one's in Night of Navy. I'm going to use that at the bottom, Night of Navy, Calypso Coral, and Mango Melody. But I needed a green. So I came back here and I looked at Granny Apple Green. And right there is Night of Navy. So I knew that that would work. So we're also going to add in Granny Apple Green with our next card that we make. Now, when you order from me and $25 in product, these are the 2 free card kits for this month. I have already mailed out for the month of January, just mailed them today, the card kits for my downlines and my Paper Pumpkin people. If you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin or you are a downline of mine, you also receive these card kits for the month. Now, we are coming up to launch the Occasions and Celebration catalog. Let me get that Occasions. I'm not allowed to show you the inside. And let me just do this. This is the Celebration catalog. So basically, for every $50 in product that you order for the next few months, you get to pick from here, from this catalog, that will be free items. And they're in increments of the $50 or $100. They're fantastic. Now, let me move this aside. I have to show you something. There's a special going on come the 3rd of January. I finally have gotten this all figured out. So here's the special. If you want to become a demonstrator, if you're even thinking about ordering $100 worth of product, guys, this is a fantastic special. One time we had a special where you got a bunch of ink, and I got a lot of people signed up under me as downlines, as demonstrators, and that is fantastic. Now this is another big, fantastic recruiting kind of special. The option 1 is you get $175 worth of Stampin' Up! Products for just $99. If you're even thinking with this new catalog, if you've received you should have already received, I believe, your Occasions and Celebration from me, if you're a recurring customer. If you're not and you're a new customer, I mailed them out already. You will receive an annual catalog, a Celebration catalog, and the Occasions catalog if you are a new customer of mine. But back to the demonstrating thing. If you are thinking and looking through that catalog and thinking, wow, I'm up to $125 worth of product, please think about becoming a demonstrator. You'll save 20%. You will get access to so many fantastic opportunities with Stampin' Up! Videos and tutorials and things to help you to craft. The option 2 now is you get $175 worth of Stampin' Up! Products. So both 1 and 2, you get the $175 worth of product. And this one, you can get the exclusive Craft and Carry tote at a value of $50 for just $129, okay? So option 2, you get this tote. For if you want to spend $129, you will get this tote, plus you will get to pick $175 worth of product for $129. If you do not want the tote, it's $175 worth of product for $99. That is amazing. Now, I know that you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I don't want to be a demonstrator. I've got to get with a quota, this and that. Really not, guys. If you are a crafting demonstrator, I happen to like to make a little business out of this. You don't have to. You can just be a crafting demonstrator, so that then at the end of the quarter, if you've not satisfied the $300, that's okay. Just let it drop off. And the next day, if you want to sign up with me again, or your demonstrator, whoever your demonstrator is, again, you can sign up the next day and get that special again. And it might go down to $125 worth of product for $99 at that point. But this is what the special is while this is going on, the celebration, and it's fantastic. Almost $200 worth of stuff for free. Amazing, amazing. Well, it's really not for free. It's for $99, but you know, what a savings. And then you also get to pick from that celebration catalog with your order. So it's a win-win situation. There's some beautiful things in here that come from that celebration catalog. So if you have any questions, email me at joannematty@outlook.com. I'll be more than happy to talk to you about becoming a demonstrator and joining my team. I sure would like to have you on my team. I appreciate every one of you. And like I said, you get the free card kits that I design every month. They change every month, but I send them to all of my downlines and I send them to all of my paper pumpkin people also. And I do appreciate you guys hanging in there with me and watching me make cards and live videos and just having fun with product. So what I wanted to show you guys today was that the minute that you change color, you can have the same exact design, but the minute you change color, you have a completely different card going on. This is almost like Easter colors. You could even put Happy Easter down here. So these are just some pretty colors that I love. Rich Raspberry, Coastal Cabana, and the new one, this Mango Melody. I really like that color. So let me move these aside. And I did all of the envelopes with them, front and back, just like that. And let's go ahead and bring in our foam mat because we are on photopolymer stamps. We'll probably stamp off a little bit, so I'm just going to put a piece of computer paper down, or at least get a second generation of ink. Now, the stamp set, Bloom by Bloom, comes in a bundle. This is how the bundle comes. It's that stamp set, and then you get these little punches, 4 little punches right here. If you didn't want the punch and you just want the stamp set, that's fine too. That's fine also. I happen to like itty bitty punches, and I use them on that free card kit right there. You'll get them if you order from me, one of each. I had to put one on the teapot. I just had so much fun with the card kits this month. So I was happy with new product. But for this card today, we're not going to use any of the punches. So I'm going to move those aside. But that is the way the bundle comes. I'm very excited about this new catalog. They have many beautiful things in there. Different and colorful, you know, things that we can color. Just a lot of fun. So let's go ahead. I have all of my stamps mounted around me. Let's go ahead. This is the base. Now we're going to use Night of Navy. It's 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. It will open like a book. We will have an inside layer of Whisper White right here of 4 3/4 by 3 1/2, and an outside layer. This is what we'll stamp on also at 5 1/4 by 4. We'll stamp on both the inside and the outside. So I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to use my Granny Apple Green and my large stem right here. I'm going to go ahead and get that nicely inked up. And I'm going to stamp this right in the middle, kind of the card. Get that nice even ink all over, okay? So you want to just kind of come in the middle of the card and stamp that with whatever green color that you want to use. Just like that. Now, I want to take the second generation. I want to leave enough room at the top so that my flower will fit, but it's okay if it goes off the page a little bit also. And we just want to stamp that right there, like that. Now we want to come in with the smaller leaf and into the granny apple green, and I want to stamp it off to get the boldness out of it, and I just want to stamp down here like that. I want to bring my envelope in. Let me move this aside. And I'm going to take the granny apple green, and again, just stamping. Oh, missed it. Just missed that little bit. Oh, can I rock it back? Yeah. Photopolymer, I was able to see right through it. Sometimes you can get it, sometimes you can't. I got lucky. And then right there. Okay? And that's good for that. Move these out of the way so I don't get ink on everything. Now, we want to stamp our middle flower, and I want to use our Night of Navy. The middle flower, I wanted to pick up the background of whatever paper that we were going to use. So I'm going to stamp this and ink this up in Night of Navy. But it's very, very dark, very, very bold. I definitely want to stamp that off. See how dark that is? I didn't want it that dark. And I'm going to come over here and turn it to the side a little bit. And that is pretty. Just so pretty. Okay, now I want to take my small one, and you could pick whatever you want. I'm going to use the I think I'm going to use Calypso Coral. I'm going to stamp in that, stamp it off, and then right here at the top, very pretty. And again, into the Calypso Coral, stamp it off, and then right here, very, very nice. Isn't that beautiful? Now my sentiment then I'm going to do in the Mango Melody. I get tongue-tied. Mango Melody, right there. And full strength on this. Right there. Love that. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. Now our little dots. We want to add our little dots. And I'm going to do those in Mango Melody. I'm going to do those in Mango Melody. And I want to stamp them off. And just right here at the top. Almost like it has some pollen floating around or something, like, I don't know. So Mango Melody, stamp it off, and I want to put a couple by each stem. I love when we can add just a small little element like this. This is just fun. I got a little ink down here, so we're going to just pick that up in dots, just like that. And then one right here. Okay? Nice. Very, very nice. So we have, and then I want to do the dots on the outside of the envelope while we're at it. Just these. Just like that. And on outside here, I want to use the small flower. I'm going to use my chamois because I want to do that in Night of Navy. So I'm going to bring that over right there. And definitely stamp it off. And then I'm going to turn it. Oh, I love that. Right there. That came out so cute. Okay, our envelope is finished. Now we're going to work on the inside of our card. I don't even need this now, do I? No. I'm going to use our dots here. Actually, yes, I do need that. That is just too dark, the Night of Navy. I am going to stamp it off. So we have our dots. I'm going to stamp it off. And then at the top, I don't want to get a line there. Do you see how I had that like half on and half off? There, that's nice. That's plenty dark enough, right guys? Right here. Stamp it off. Now I'm going to remove that. And then down here. Love it. I'm going to use our sentiment and our mango melody. Just right in the center of our inside piece. Nice. And now I believe we can put our card together and we'll be done with this card. You can mass produce these like none other because you can just stamp, you know, stay with one color scheme and stamp and then glue, and you are in great shape. Let me move some of this out of the way so I don't stick my hands in it. We'll take the outside piece right here, and we just need snail with this, guys. Very simple, because we don't have any embossing. I will say this about our paper pumpkin, the last one. I'm going to do another video as soon as I get everything in that was missing. Well, it's not everything, it's just 1 month. But people had also told me that I had the Januaries mixed up. So I'm going to do a revision on it. I'm so sorry. I really love the little calendar. I was just having fun putting it together, and I seriously did not look at when the first day of January, if it was a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I was just having fun putting the project together. I have to admit, I just went with it and didn't even think about the days of the week. But so if you're putting it together before I get the revision done, look how pretty that came out. Before I get the revision done, remember, the January, look at the calendar maybe that I sent you, or look at a calendar for January 2019 and see what day of the week, okay? The day of the week that if the first falls on, I did not even think. I was just having fun putting it together. So I'm going to do, it'll be a short little video on putting the September in there and then fixing that. Look how pretty these cards came out. Beautiful thank you cards. That goes with that. This one with this. And this one with this. All the same design. All one stamp set. 4 different cards. Let's just look at these. I just have to look. So pretty. Using my color coach. You can't go wrong with that color coach, as you can see. I used the color coach to see what went with what, and here we go. They're all the same, but still have just a little element of being a little different just because of color. Isn't that beautiful? Thanks so much for watching. Please go to stampinginthevalley.com. Click on the big blue button. Order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Products. If you're thinking about ordering $100 worth of product, please think about becoming a demonstrator. It's $175 worth of product from $99 on January 3rd. Mark your calendar. Thanks again for watching, and happy crafting.